guys, welcome to my channel. Today's tutorial is going to be on this look, which is my everyday makeup look. Might be a little much for some, I know, but I like it and you don't have to wear it, so yeah. If you want to see how I got this look, stay tuned. Okay, so first I'll be taking this purple headband thing, kind of steering wheel cover-esque if you will, and getting my hair out of my face. I despise doing my makeup with my hair in my face, as you can see. Next, I'll be taking MAC Fix Plus and spritzing that all over my face. This is going to hold the moisture in my face, and it also has glycerin, so it's going to make the foundation stick to my skin easier. You're going to let that dry for a little while, and then once it gets tacky, you're going to rub it all into your face. Make sure it's in every crack, crevice, pore, pat it, smush it, whatever you need to do. Next, I'll be taking Benefit's Porefessional and squeezing a little bit out on my hand, if I can, if we're not already out of it. I'm going to be putting that mainly on my T-zone, concentrating mostly on the areas right underneath my eyes, next to my nose, my forehead, my chin. These places are where my pores are huge and my most problematic areas. The Benefit Porefessional really erases those. Next, I'll be taking Too Faced Born This Way foundation in Vanilla and my trusty Beauty Blender. I'm just blending the foundation right into my face. I live for the Beauty Blender. The Beauty Blender is my ride or die. I do not do brushes. I do everything with the Beauty Blender. It is the best creation since sliced bread. Next, I'll be taking MAC Select Cover Up in NW20 and placing that on some of my problematic areas. It is very, very thick, so a little goes a long way. Next, I'll be taking LA Girl Pro Conceal in Porcelain, and I'll be using that to highlight and conceal. Of course, I'm going to start out with the infamous triangle underneath the eye, but I also will bring it up onto the eyelid to use in the future as an eyelid primer. I will then take it and continue onto the other eye. Had a little too much on my brush, so I figured we'd put it on the nose because we're going to need it there anyways. And again, bringing it up on the eyelid to use as an eyelid primer. Continue to the Cupid's bow, the chin, and finish off on the forehead. Then I'll be taking my trusty Beauty Blender and blend, blend, blend. After we're done blending, I will take Ben Nye Luxury Powder in Cameo and of course my Beauty Blender and make sure I set all the areas that we just concealed. Setting both under eyes and on top. Nose, Cupid's bow, chin, and forehead. Then I'll be taking a fan brush, this one is by Sedona Lace, and just wiping off the excess powder. I don't like to bake for too long, really does nothing for me. After that, I'll be taking this Sonia Kashik Tapered blending brush and White Lies by Makeup Geek and putting that all over my eyebrow. I do my eyebrow bone and the inner part of my eye. I feel that by doing it this way, it really opens up your eye, and I have very small eyes, so I need everything I possibly can to open those bad boys up. And after I did all that, I decided that I wanted more of a sparkly highlighter on my brow bone, so I took MAC Pigment in Vanilla and the same tapered blending brush and put that in the same exact spots that I put the White Lies by Makeup Geek. It still does the same thing, opens the eyes, highlights, it's just a little bit more on the sparkly side. Next, I took NYX's Jumbo Pencil in Milk, and I lined my waterline. This, again, opens up your eyes. It creates kind of a more doll-like effect on your eyes, and it is flattering for any kind of eye, any type of eye, any eye shape. Then I'll be taking White Lies by Makeup Geek again and setting the NYX Jumbo Pencil with that. I take just a small little flat brush, dip a little bit in there, and just pop it right on top. By setting the cream pencil with powder, it makes the white that we just put on the waterline last all day long. Next, I will be curling my eyelashes. Just any old curler will do. Make sure you do both eyelashes. I prefer doing this before I put my eyelashes on. I think that it makes them stand up more. It makes it easier to position them correctly in the way I want them, but you don't have to. This is totally optional. Then I'm going to coat each lash with Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I die for this mascara. It is the best mascara that I have found in the last 26 years of my life. It is wonderful. I don't even need falsies, but I've gotten so used to them that I can't live without them. Then I actually put eyelash glue on my eyelashes already. I kind of do this and do other things while I'm letting it dry so I'm not wasting time. So right now, I'm dancing apparently, but I'm also taking Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel and just throwing that on my eyebrows real quick. I was lucky enough to have nice big eyebrows, so I don't really do a lot in my eyebrow tutorial. Apparently I said something, but I will never know what that was. Then I will be taking Tarte Amazonian Clay Brow Mousse in medium brown and a MAC 266 brush. And what I'm going to be doing here is just kind of adding a little bit more definition, or adding in to places that are a little bit more sparse, like the tail end of my eyebrow like I'm doing right now. I'll run it along the bottom of my eyebrow, and I will use it to define the arch in my eyebrow a little bit more. This eyebrow has a pretty good arch all in and by itself. The other one, though, needs a lot of assistance. Once I'm done filling in the majority of my eyebrow, I will take whatever little bit of product is left on there and I will run it through the tip of my eyebrow just to kind of give it a little bit more definition. At this point I have finished the other eyebrow as well, and now my eyelash is dry and I'm just gonna pop that bad boy on. These are the Goddess eyelashes by Coco, and I use the Lash Grip glue by Ardell. That is the only glue that I've been able to find that does miracles. It dries pretty well, gets tacky nice. I live for this glue. I feel like I've lived for a lot of things in this tutorial. After you kind of fidget around with it for a while and stick all the ends down, I'm going to take MAC Studio Fix powder in C4 and any fluffy brush and put that everywhere that we didn't put setting powder. So pretty much where you would put contour powder. But I'm doing this to set my face. I love this powder because on top of your foundation already, it covers any and all blemishes that you could possibly ever have. Now with the same powder, I'm going to be taking the Sedona Lace Kabuki brush and running that down my neck. I switched brushes because this one kind of picks up a little bit more product and puts the powder on a lot heavier. So by doing this, my neck is now going to be matching my face. Next, I'm going to be taking Makeup Geek eyeshadow in Corrupt and a MAC 214 brush. I'm going to be running this along my bottom lash line. This just adds a little bit more definition and kind of gives this a more sultry look. You do not have to do this. Sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. It really depends on the day, the mood, how much time I have in my life. It really all depends. After I've done that, I take the Real Techniques accent brush and I just, with no extra eyeshadow on it, just run it along there to kind of smudge it out and smoke it out a little bit more. Then apparently the other eyelash was ready. So I'm just going to pop that on as well. And I'm going to do the same thing with the Corrupt eyeshadow on the other eye. Next, I'll be taking Benefit's Hoola bronzer and a SOHO angled brush and bronzing my cheeks, my temples, my forehead. I'm just bronzing right now, but with this angled brush, I use it a little bit to contour as well while I'm there. Why not? I also run it down my nose to do just a slight nose contour. And then of course, just the same thing on the other side. Then I'll be taking the NARS Ida, whatever brush, and the same Hoola Benefit bronzer. And I will be going in, and this is when I contour. I just add a little bit kind of to define the hollows of my cheeks. I'll run it along my temples sometimes, not all the time. And I'll run that down my nose one more time. Just to add a little bit more definition. Then I'll be taking Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso and a MAC 160 brush and just adding this to the apples of my cheek. I like to go back into my bronzer just to kind of blend them together so it doesn't look like they're two different shadows, kind of. Even though there are. Then I'll be taking BECCA Shimmering Skin Perfector in Champagne Pop and a Real Technique setting brush. And I will just pop that on the apples of my cheeks. Then I will take the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, and this is when I set my face. I use a liquid eyeliner, and if you set it once you put the liquid eyeliner on, it tends to leak a lot. So now I'm just letting that dry. And then unfortunately, my camera decided to die, so you guys missed out on how I do my eyeliner, but I will do a whole separate tutorial on that. But I use this liquid eyeliner in black. It's by Palladio. I find it at Sally's, but it's also at Ulta. This is, my ride or die eyeliner. Love it. Then I'm just going to pop some Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara onto my lower lash line. Since I have fake lashes on right now, I don't really feel the need to put it on my top eyelashes. And of course, we're going to pop that onto the other side. And finally, I'm going to be taking Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lipstick in Pure Hollywood and just smacking that on everywhere. I love this liquid lipstick. The formula, the color, everything is so amazing. And once you have that on, this look is complete. Okay, and this is the final look. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you in the next tutorial. Bye, guys.
need to do the intro. Watch, I've had something stuck in my teeth this time. What else do I say? So stay tuned to see how I do it. I hate intros. I don't know what to say. Hi guys, welcome to my channel.